Subtitle Edit is getting a cross-platform version. It's finally happening, and about a year ago, let's just do a quick backstory. I did a video on why we don't have Subtitle Edit for Mac. Now, got a couple of views and some comments here. And if you go to the Subtitle Edit, kind of the main page right here, where you see the official Subtitle Edit, there's this option, or more or less the tab for Subtitle Edit Mac. And if you click on it, it's a public archive. And the last time it was worked on is 9 years ago. So what this means is that only Windows and Linux users have been enjoying Subtitle Edit without using Parallels or maybe a virtual machine of some sort. Now, if you look at the releases of this normal Subtitle Edit, you'll notice that there is no Mac version here, but if you even look for the Linux version, it's available somewhere there, some documentation of sorts. I don't know how to install Subtitle Edit on Linux. Now, if we go to the issues and look at the closed issues and then search for Mac, you'll see that there's a ton of issues opened on this Subtitle Edit for Mac OS. Can't install Wineskin Winery Mac OS, Mac version, all these things. You can see them all right here. And if I can actually just go through a few of them, Subtitle Edit, okay. Can I somehow use Subtitle Edit on Mac? I have an old MacBook and all that. So it was closed, and take a look at Archive 81, more or less. Mac OS version, dupe of 81. Subtitle Edit for Mac support, dupe of 81. Mac OS version, dupe of 81. Now, let's go to the issue, more or less, of 81, port to Mac OS. Plain and simple, this piece of software is extraordinary, and it would be lovely to use it without Parallels on Mac. I have no skill in programming whatsoever, but I believe it won't be hard since Mac OS is a Unix-based system. Please make it happen. Now, this was dated May 19th, 2014. 11 years later, and I did this video about like a year ago. That's 10 years after this post was done. We got a couple of comments here, and I do go over that in that video. But a few developments have happened. Now, what happened is that Nikolaj was trying to work on Subtitle Edit on MAUI, and as you can see, all these things as from April 24th, he was actually working on one called Subtitle Edit Alchemist. If you read that, but as you can see, it's not been worked on for like 2 weeks. Something else, if you've noticed, for those who've noticed this, if you go to the code section and kind of check on the commits, yes, Nikolaj is updating on and off, but if you've noticed, he's not updating things as he used to kind of frequently, on and off, on and off. If you look at the issues, they kind of keep piling up every other time. Now, I don't think that's his fault. If you go back to a port to Mac OS and scroll down again, looking very much forward to the Mac OS version. Now, he comes in and says, I'm now trying out a UI framework called Avalonia UI. And you can see it here. It's right there on that particular link. And this, what does it do? It looks promising and much more mature than MAUI. You can follow up my work here. So you can see that. And something else I'd like us all to note is that the good news is that I bought a MacBook Air. Nikolaj did not have a MacBook to test out. So it's actually a plus because now he can test out Mac stuff. The MAUI project got up and running on Mac, but just not very well. So the Subtitle Alchemist, this one, right here, as you can see here, yes, it got up and running, but not very well. So enter Avalonia. And if I scroll down right here, I want us to open now the cross-platform version, this one. Click on it, and it takes us to what we now have. He's working on burn-in as of 5 hours ago. The date today is 18th June 2025. So he stopped working on Subtitle Alchemist. Now we're working on Subtitle Edit Avalonia. And if you scroll down slightly, Subtitle Edit Avalonia. Welcome to Subtitle Edit Avalonia, the early preview of the next major release of Subtitle Edit. This version is being built using Avalonia UI, I'll open that, to enable true cross-platform support. Note, Some features may still be missing, incomplete, or experimental as we actively develop this version. Your feedback is invaluable in shaping the future of Subtitle Edit. Thank you for testing and supporting Subtitle Edit. So you can see the automated builds. You can find the latest builds here. I'll actually just open in a new tab. And as always, I'd highly recommend we all support Nicolaj in this. So as you can see, it's Nicolaj also, more or less. This is more maybe another account that he has. So you can check out the sponsors page and also donate via PayPal if you have something to donate. Now let's go to this particular option, build apps for every device using .NET. And now when you come to this, you can see the build Subtitle Edit multi-platform. If you click on it right there, you can see build all platforms. And if you scroll down slightly, you can download Subtitle Edit Avalonia for testing purposes. For those that want to sponsor, you can do so from the pages, and I'll leave every link in the description below, and also the PayPal page right there. So these are the builds. I've gone ahead and downloaded a Subtitle Edit Windows x84, and it's right here, this version here. If I just double click on it, it has assets and a couple of files here, and I've extracted it into a folder. And if I just open it up, this is what it looks like, more or less like the old Subtitle Edit, although now this one has better contrast and kind of things. I'm finding this to be too bright for everything, but everything is kind of being replicated as it is in Subtitle Edit, the normal version that we use. Now, something else, as I've mentioned, this Subtitle Edit Avalonia, in quotes, is going to be a major release. As you can see here, help, about, it's been called Subtitle Edit version 5.0 Alpha 1. So it's an early version of the next major release. Some features may be missing, incomplete, or experimental. We welcome your feedback to help improve the final version. And as I've mentioned, kindly let's try and see if we can test it out, see what issues it has, what can be done. And it's a portable version. I must say, as you can see, it's running from the folder. It's not an installation, so you can test it out. And as always, just go maybe do a video player, download the MPV version. You can just download it. And once you're done with downloading the MPV player, you can also download FFmpeg. It's going to come in handy. So it's downloaded and installed. Scroll down slightly, download FFmpeg. It's downloading, and now this is where the test purposes comes in. That's also done. So if you actually go to video, open video, just get any video, open, you can now see the waveform. It's extracting the waveform information. Let us see if the speech to text is coming up. Now you can see the console, and you can see everything that you need here. Let's say we go with const me, and then we go with whatever. Let's say we go with a tiny, maybe download. Yes, download first. Here we go. It's downloading. Looks like it's going to be something really, really good. Let us see what it gets us. Let's just click on transcribe. Yes, obviously it's not. So for the test purposes, it's not giving us all that. Loaded module, and there it's done. If we play this.
Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're
So it looks good. It's doing everything as supposed to for now. So obviously you've seen he's working on the burn-in options, but it's finally coming. A cross-platform version of Subtitle Edit. Now I'll leave all the links below, especially for this particular page for the testing purposes. For Subtitle Edit Avalonia, it should be somewhere here. Yeah, this one, so that we can all go here, check it out. If any issues, always bring them here. So will there be a DMG file in the future, and when will there be a Windows package? So we can look at this. What are people saying? Windows 10, 11, Mac OS, ARM, M1, M2, M3, M4. It's looking good. Sure. I'm willing to report bugs, sure do, but not for a while, as I'm still working on the basics, make it work stuff. The main UI is looking like this at the moment. So this is what everything looks like. Fast preview is up now, 2 weeks ago. What do you think of the layout? Looks good. Horizontal tabs. Downloads are here. Okay, here we go. But I've been able to download it. And Mac user followed you. 4 versions of subtitler. Okay, I think so, but probably not for a while. It seems very complex. Also, it's not free. The basics, I would say 6 to 12 months for working light version of SE. So it's going to take some time. Not free. Yeah, so everything is coming as it should be. Probably on Mac it might be paid because of basically the different things, as you've seen somebody mention here. Lots of apps on Apple Store are not free, so many people are willing to pay for them. So that is Subtitle Edit Avalonia. It's coming. He was working on Subtitle Alchemist, but as you can see, as of 2 weeks ago, he's no longer working on Subtitle Edit Alchemist because of Subtitle Edit Avalonia. So sorry this video has dragged out for a while, but it is what it is. Subtitle Edit Avalonia, more or less code name based on the UI being used, is coming as a major release, probably in Subtitle Edit version 5. So go check it out. Give your thoughts, test it out, download, test it out, and if there are any bugs, you may report, but you may also hold out until some of the few things are updated. And once that is done, you can give your feedback and submit issues. That's it for this video. I hope it's of value to you.